Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to your 16 room scope with me. My name is Amanda. I just wanted to take a moment here at the beginning of the new year and thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing videos. I really do appreciate that. For those of you who have gotten a reading with me, a private session, I thank you so much for choosing me to take a look at your future for you. And to regulars, I want to give a special shout out. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to talk with you throughout every year, heading into third year that I've been doing this. So if you like what you see, if you do like the videos here, please do subscribe. You can just click the button here in the video or below the video to do that. And then you will get an update whenever I do post a new video. It'll come to your inbox there on YouTube. I do the yearly overview, but then I also do monthly readings every month and get those posted about the last week of every month. So if you would like to get a notice when I upload a new video, definitely subscribe. I do appreciate that. I do also offer private sessions because these are general readings. What that means is that not all of these messages will apply specifically to you, but they will be for other people of your astrological sign. So I do recommend you watch the video for your rising sign as well, because that will also contain some messages for you and clarify some things in your general sun sign reading. The only way to get a reading that is all about you, though, and where all of the messages are for you, is to schedule a private session with me. I do those on Skype only. But it's a very easy program. It's free to download. It's very easy to access. They're $12 for 3 minutes. And if you want to set up an appointment, you can contact me at runescopesforyou@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You will also find the email here in the video or below the video. Just email me and we'll get that set up. Where it can be a great time to do that. We can take a look at and what that's going to hold for you personally. Please do keep in mind I am very busy usually in February though, so it may take me a few days to get back to you. That just means there are some people ahead of you that I need to get scheduled first. I answer all messages in the order they are received. So I do also offer a rune class, an online rune class, a few times a year. I will be offering that twice this year. So the first one is going to be February 1st through 11th. And it's $dollars for the entire 6-week course if you would like to sign up for this first session. The deadline to do so will be February 28th by 12 p.m. Eastern time. So again, just email me at that same email address if you want to sign up for that and learn how to read the runes for yourself and others. But now, without further ado, let's get on to your 16 reading. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your 16 reading. I've already laid out the tarot and the runes. The tarot wanted to go first with you, so they are going to be covered through, and then we'll move on to the runes. The first card that you have for the first 6 months with the 7 of Pentacles, your challenge is going to be waiting. So there may be some sort of delay in information that you're waiting to hear back. Maybe this is because this is Pentacles. This can sometimes mean maybe you're waiting to hear back about a job. You're waiting to hear back about a bonus. You're waiting to hear back about a possible promotion, waiting to hear back about a bid you put in on the house, anything to do with finances. I feel like for many of you, though, it could be that you are waiting to hear back about a job change. You're waiting to hear back about a promotion, because 7 can sometimes mean that you're ready to move on from what you're doing. You're good at what you do, but you're looking for something better, or you're looking to increase your money. You're looking for a job that will better pay. So you may be waiting for that. Now, it doesn't have to be financially related. This could be waiting to hear back from someone that you're interested in romantically, or somebody you're waiting to get information from. Now, the Ace of Swords in the reverse can indicate that maybe this has something to do with a situation that you felt defeated in. Because this card in the reverse can mean feeling defeated, feeling like you've kind of been running in place. The first 6 months be a period where you're just frustrated that things aren't moving ahead as quickly as possible. There'd be something, if you're applying for new jobs, there'd be things that you're applying for and they keep falling through, or they keep going to the other person, or that, and I do feel like this is on purpose so that you don't get stuck in another situation where it's like, I'm being overworked and underpaid, or I'm being, I'm just not happy in this position. So the universe is trying to get you the job that you want. So Taurus, looking at this, I would start out in February. If you want a new job, I would write out definitely the specifics of the kind of job that you want. And then let the universe work its magic. Because it is going to get you what you want, but it's going to take some time, I feel like, for them to kind of put that in motion. Now, the help that's going to be available to you with the Six of Cups in reverse, many of you are moving on from the past in teen. So if teen was a particularly difficult year, I feel like teen, you're letting things go, particularly emotionally. So relationships or childhood memories even, or things like that. And you may be putting effort into doing this. This could be talking about that. And maybe also the Ace of Swords, these could all be tied together. A situation that you had no control over, where you just came on the losing end of things. You're trying to let that go, let those maybe resentments or hurt or pain go, and move on from that. And maybe it has been a process. For some of you, maybe it's going to take 15 and 16, and then 10 is going to be the year that you're finally completely on the other side of this. Now, for many of you, I do feel like the King of Cups be playing a role in your life. He's coming up here. He's in the upright. So this is a guy that's normally associated with water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. In the upright, he is a very nurturing person. He is a very kind person, very creative, very interested in the arts. Because he's presenting as a king, this guy is a mature man. So we are talking about somebody who is at least like 5 and older. But, that's a big range. He does not have to be male. This could also be a woman, because again, I'm talking to so many people out there. But is someone with a very kind, nurturing energy come into your life the first part of the year, or just maybe a presence. It could be somebody that you already know who's just going to be helping you with this situation. For some of you, he'd be a therapist. Maybe he is a doctor. Maybe he is, just someone who gives very good advice. Maybe he's your dad. Maybe he's your husband. Maybe he's a new, love interest coming into your life. But this is somebody who's going to be a very beneficial influence and help you deal with the waiting, with being patient, because he is a very patient person. He tends to go with the flow. He's not one to push ahead really quickly on anything. He takes his time. Sometimes he takes too much time. But really, Taurus, you guys are kind of like that too. You don't really move ahead until you've really evaluated something. You've really kind of figured it out in your head as much as possible. You have that in common with him. The only thing with the King of Cups is that he may procrastinate sometimes. Instead of just, taking his time, he really just kind of be lazy and procrastinating. So you get a little frustrated with that sometimes. But really, for the most part, this is definitely someone who is a good influence on your life the first part of the year, who's going to be helping you deal with things or move out of the past. So, and particularly, there's someone out there, I feel like a lot of you actually, who keep drawing the wrong kind of partner. And maybe you were hung up on a former relationship, or maybe you ended a relationship in teen and now you're just kind of like, oh, I'm not even interested in moving forward, or, I'll never feel like that again. He's kind of showing up to say, don't sell yourself short. You definitely can have that again. The Page of Cups is also coming up here in this situation, the position of what can't be changed for the first part of the year. So Page of Cups could be a child coming into your life. No, it doesn't have to be a pregnancy, although it could be. This could be a niece or a nephew or someone in the family that you just really bond with. Again, water sign energy normally associated with the Page of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This is a very artistic child, very creative child. Very gifted child. I feel like for some of you, this child it plays by ear, plays an instrument by ear. And this child's going to be very significant in your life. And maybe just allowing you to, how they sometimes say, out of the wisdom out of the mouths of babes. Maybe this child just says something to you that's particularly insightful, or you're kind of like, where did that come from? And it helps you deal with whatever the situation is that is taking some time to manifest in teen. This can also be guidance from spirit, your spirit guides, or loved ones who have crossed over, friends who have crossed over, who are going to be helping you wait, helping you, giving you signs, letting you know this is coming. This change is coming. This man is coming. You're going to be all right. Like what you're wanting is going to manifest. So I know I said write down what you want in a job. If you're wanting a new love relationship or a new partner, though, write down the specifics of that too. Ask the universe as specifically as possible for what you want at the beginning of teen. That's a good practice every year, really. What you want to accomplish that year. If you do vision boards or that sort of thing, I definitely encourage that because, it definitely sets intention. And put it somewhere where you'll see it every day or you can easily kind of glance at it. But now let's move on to the runes for Taurus and see what they've got. I feel like the second part of the year, you're just going to feel a lot more supported by people around you, your group, your tribe. So this could be family or your close friends. They're going to be really helpful to you, whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with. Some of these relationships have been troubled before, but you can reconnect. And for those of you who, again, are leaving the past behind, it could be that you are trying to meet new people to form a new group, to make new friends. Maybe you did end a marriage and you're finding, well, I don't have any friends because I was so involved in my home life or domestic life that I did, I never really hung out with anyone. So you may be trying to meet new people, form new friendships and ties in teen. And I feel like the second part of the year is going to be particularly, that's going to be a focus for you. Finding out kind of where people hang out, where the best place is to meet like-minded people. And I feel like a lot of you are going to find it through creativity or something that you are interested in, something that is very, you just love whatever this is. So some of you could be taking a class to learn how to do something, finding out, oh gosh, I really enjoy this. So I feel like there's something that if you follow your heart, follow your interests, especially creative pursuits. Maybe there's something you always wanted to learn how to do and you never did. Well, teen is the year, particularly the second half of the year. Because I feel like if you just put a little bit of effort into pursuing something or checking into something that you've always been interested in, you're going to be rewarded. Maybe with a new relationship for those of you who are single and looking, or maybe with a new friendship that is very, going to be a very important relationship for you. And also I feel like if you could meet someone and then that introduces you to a whole new group of friends that you have a lot in common with. So it all seems to be connected. Many of you are going to be going after some sort of creative venture, especially in the second part of teen, with tenacity. I mean, you're really going to be focused on this. So, and it's going to be different areas for all of you because I'm not getting any specific area here. But I mean, some of you be like, I am fixing up the house this year. I am I'm going to redo the bathrooms all on my own. I mean, I'm getting a lot of remodeling stuff for some of you of things around the house you want to do. But for many of you, some of you be like, I'm going to write that book. I'm going to learn how to play this instrument. I'm going to go learn how to knit, whatever it is, but again, it's not really a moneymaker. It's not really a class or something you would take for like academic knowledge. It seems to be more of a creative pursuit here. Now the help that's going to be available to you is that what I'm seeing here with the second part of the year is if you put off in the first part of the year, Taurus, applying to new jobs or seeing what's out there, even though you're not happy in your current circumstances, you could find that you lose this job because you told the universe you wanted a new one and you wanted out of this place. Well, they're going to make that happen. But it's going to be up to you to either way, whether you leave on your own or not. It looks like whatever, you are doing for work to make money is there's going to be a change or an end in teen, but it's coming up as a help. It's a good thing. But it is kind of like if you put it off, I know I should leave. I know I should leave. I don't like this job. I need to find another one. But I'll wait until this time. Well, the universe is like, no, you need to get out now. You need to get out now. Same with any relationships or friendships, even family relationships that have gone on too long, have been one-sided. Maybe it's been you doing all the work. Those will be ending as well, but it won't really require any work from you, Taurus. The universe is just going to kind of remove those things that aren't working from your life. And if you're not prepared for it, which hopefully you will be now that you're watching this, these could be a bit shocking. Now, for some of you, this could be going on with someone around you. This could be a female or a more feminine person, or just someone who is, it's kind of like they've got their karma coming. They're very stubborn and manipulative. They don't listen to advice from anyone else. They set off down roads that are dangerous, or where they just don't think things through first. They're very impetuous and jump into situations without thinking them through. This person, there could be someone around you going through a really tough lesson, but they're not getting it. They keep repeating the same lesson over and over again. I do feel for any of you, this could be a female. So this could be a daughter, an in-law, a family member, a friend, somebody who just, this would be somebody who in relationships plays games instead of being honest and open and upfront. And Taurus, I got to tell you, sometimes these energies can work both ways. So this could be you. I mean, if you're finding that, I met this really nice person and I thought things were going great, but then I started playing games and now, this person's gone. Learn the lesson. Stop repeating the same lessons. If you find that you keep drawing those people to you, that's another way this can work. Figure out why. And break the cycle. Why am I attracted to these people? Am I really attracted, or is it something in the past that keeps pulling these types to me, or keeps pulling me toward them? And how can I change it? Because there's going to be a breakthrough. It's like you're right on the edge of a breakthrough in order for this to happen. But anything that you want to change, any new beginnings that you want to start, the second part of teen, if you put a lot of effort into it and you just don't give up, it's going to happen. But not without some disruption and not without some surprises, because let's face it, would it be life on this earth plane if there weren't some surprises? What can be changed the second part of the year? There could be a secret coming out that is quite surprising. It's definitely something that I don't feel like you have control over this. So this could be somebody else's, like a shocking secret coming out about someone else. And it's not necessarily bad, but I mean, it could be if you have a secret that you've been trying to hide, it come out, someone, so be careful who you tell or who you share things with. Maybe that's how this disruptive feminine influence comes in. Maybe she, maybe you told her something knowing that this is the kind of person that, is always gabbing. Sometimes these people can have, like, before you know it, they have that gift where before you even realize it, even though you don't want to tell them things, you're telling them things. That could be this kind of person. So in the end, it's kind of like, it's my own fault, but why did I tell her that? Be very careful the second part of the year, Taurus, about what you want to be public information and what you don't, because there could be something that gets out that you really wanted to keep secret, you wanted to keep to yourself. And then it could be just a bit disruptive for people to know. Maybe people start asking you about it, or, it's if you're in the public eye, maybe it's in the tabloids or something. That's the kind of thing I'm seeing for some of you watching, is that, you could find out that people have found out something. So be very, very careful about guarding your privacy, guarding your own information. But again, for you, this could be a secret connected to this person that, this person's in trouble again because she's not learning her lesson, or this person's stuck in a bad relationship again because she keeps going, she keeps getting into those kinds of relationships. Now, for some of you, though, this could be a good secret. You could find out that someone that you are interested in is interested in you. You could find out that there's going to be a job opening that is right up your alley. Because I feel like whatever you're waiting on at the start of the year, towards the end of the year, it's wrapping up through other people, through the help of other people, and just kind of being in the right place at the right time. You're getting information that's helpful to you. The biggest help is going to come through other people, though. So definitely network if you are looking for new work, because I feel like that you're going to get inside information with this secret rune here, kind of out of the blue, maybe. If you cultivate those relationships and let people know, hey, I'm looking for something. If you hear of anything, send me a link, or send me a message on LinkedIn or something and let me know, because I think they'll come through for you, and it could help you move on to new vistas, especially on the financial front. Some of you, it may be a relationship close to you, someone close to you that's costing you money, and this be again connected to this person. It could be that there's someone stealing from you, taking money, and you're just very disappointed in this person. For some of you, this could be somebody who has, she got an apartment, but she can't afford it. And now she's back with you, if it's your kid or something. Or, took a job but quit, even though it was a perfectly good job, that sort of thing. So I feel like, there may be people around you who are a bit disappointing to you in teen, but we all deal with that, from time to time. But I feel like it's like your good advice is just falling on deaf ears. It's what I'm feeling like. They're just not even wanting to be hearing it. But yeah, I do feel like, for you guys, be careful of any new women coming into your life, and particularly in the second half of the year, because I feel like they have ulterior motives. If you are wealthy or well off, it could be that this woman is only interested in what you can buy her, only interested in your paycheck. And especially if you already have a partner, I feel like this may be the secret that comes out. Forewarned is forearmed. Don't get involved in anything like that, because I feel like it will bite you in the bum, before the end of the year, and it won't be worth it anyway, because this is not a good person. This is not somebody who, these kind of people always present themselves as good, as a help to you in the beginning, but then it turns out that they are, vipers. So just be very, very careful. Be very kind of standoffish with new people until you know them, because I know it's going to be particularly the second half of the year, you're going to be trying to meet new people, bump up your network, or find new people to hang out with. But just make sure that once you kind of get a feeling about someone, you follow that, Taurus. Because you will get a feeling when someone's kind of off, or maybe something they say, and sometimes it's just a little thing. Like, oh, well, if this person doesn't like that movie or that band, I don't know. Not always. But if that's just one sign, along with their behavior or the way they're expressing themselves, if it's rude, or just if something else they say, you're kind of like, use your judgment, because that's usually those small, subtle little things can be the universe telling you, this is probably not kind of a person. So just keep that in mind, the second half of teen, in particular, Taurus. Good luck with everything. I wish you again a very happy new year, and I'll see you back here in February.